essence embodied to us that we actually need in this life. I also believe that when we are, when we're born, we are born with a purpose, and we have kind of a signature in our soul, in our higher self, maybe just the soul, that will encounter, which is a signature where maybe there are certain things that are going to happen in our life so that we grow and that we, overcome the challenges. And looking back at my journey, the reason I think this is what happens is because I believe firmly I was born with the toolkit to overcome our challenges. So when you grow up in life, you're trying to find your way. We're born, I know, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself here, but we're born, we start our life, we get influenced by the world around us, which is immediate family, friends, media, kindergarten, school, little experiences, big experiences, small challenges, large challenges. But the point that I'm trying to make is that as soon as we're here, things start to change for us, because we're influenced by the belief system other people have, their action around us. We not necessarily growing up according with our own values. There are influence from the people and the world around us. So slowly but surely, the unique us, the unique self, disappears. Maybe for some people, only 80%. Well, I should have said maybe 50%. But for some people, it'd be as much as 80% or 90%. So when that happens, I truly believe that there is the purpose behind that. The learning is behind that. And when we realize that we start to undo the negative beliefs or the limiting beliefs that we have been given, finding out what we actually like to value, and put aside what is somebody else's value. But there comes a time in life where when you have these challenges and you're going through the process, and we've forgotten completely how unique and how special we actually are. And that our journey is about growing into becoming and fulfilling our purpose, our soul. And I'm just getting a picture of light in my mind, because that is, to shine, to actually shine with all the glory that we have. But what happens is that we have these challenges that we grow. And sometimes we too hold back by the limiting beliefs, and we reach out to drugs, alcohol, to help us to get a change, feel a change, changing the mood, because when we get to that state, we're not feeling very happy actually. We're feeling frustrated, and we don't have a worthy, sort of like we're not worthy of ourselves, we're not feeling worthy. What is the point? And we can't see at the time that we have some choices. So we reach out for other stimulants to actually make us feel better. Which I understand, I have done that, but it drowns us more, deeper into not connecting to ourselves. and life becomes actually a bigger struggle. But what I can share with you is that it is actually possible to step out of that, to reach out, to either get some help. And it doesn't have to be necessarily drugs or alcohol. There are other things. The world that we live in is all so external, and life can become very stressful with all the messaging around us about this gossip or this disaster. And it just takes us away from our unique self. And we're slowly becoming somebody else. Where it comes to a point, it came to me, in my life, to a point where I'm thinking, this is not me. This is really not me. I am somebody else, and I want to be who I am. So, yes, aim to fulfill your purpose, to go on the journey and trust that help is coming and that you can get it. Because who else can we be but ourselves? In my life, I have been somebody else for so long, and I thought I never would make it. But I did. So this is why I'm sharing this with you. And like to give you the message, you are so unique, you have your purpose, don't be afraid. You are born with a toolkit that can help you to overcome all your challenges. And if you're willing to make the changes, you will. But guess what? It is easier to do nothing, just to let life take its course. To stop the flow of being not yourself, your unique self, it actually takes a bit of effort. You have to start doing things differently. Read some more books. Go and get somebody that can help you, that you can have that conversation with. A coach or whatever it would be for you, a counselor. Look into complementary therapy. There are so many therapies out there that actually can help you to release traumas or unhealthy habits. You can tap into all that as a support to make the changes that you want to make, to be unique, authentic self. So we can't continue every day to think the same thoughts and hoping that something is going to change. You have to change the way that you think. You have to take different action rather. And yeah, what you give out is what you get back. It's about changing the attitude, because if you're helping yourself, help will come to you. But also, I like to make a point here is that some people don't manage to do that. For example, my father never managed to get over his alcoholism. I don't judge him for that. I don't know if he tried or how much he tried. Maybe he asked for help, but maybe he never got the help. And also, it was a different time. That is not an excuse. But, self-help is much more available, and people are much more available. We have learned over the last 50, 60 years so much more. The truth is coming more out about who we really are. So I just wanted to touch on that, because there is no judgment here about that. It is just the way it is. So I don't want anybody to beat themselves up about it, but neither do I want people not to have the chance to have access to tools and stories that can help them to move on and to be their unique, authentic self. It is a big, 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 big subject, and there is so more one can say about this. Just reconnect with yourself. Trust yourself. Have a listen to yourself. Feel yourself. Take some time out and listen to some really relaxing music, and so you'll be able to think and go within and find that sparkly soul that came with you to make you into this great human being, to help making a difference in this world. We don't all have to become like, Tony Robbins comes to my mind. I mean, he is a great guy, absolutely. I mean, wow, he's done some amazing work. But also, if you become we need all sorts of kind of people on different levels, because that is what connects it all so nicely. And it comes when you find your purpose, and it comes all from the heart. The energy that goes out is just incredible. So don't think you have to be a Tony Robbins, become a Tony Robbins, or so many of the other people that are out there. Your unique self as you are is perfect. We just have to find it, re-find it again, re-feel it again, because it has been changed during the course of our life. We've been pointed on a path that is not truly ourselves. And we just need to reconnect. And when we reconnect to ourselves, who we really are, then the path becomes clear. And we have a comfortable walk on the path, and not continuously tripping over stones or sabotaging ourselves. We are in harmony with ourselves, and we are aligned to the universe, and we can receive what we need. Thank you